Hello, this is Sharon. Welcome to No Salt BP. Welcome everyone to this live stream and to my channel. For all the new subscribers, we welcome you with open arms. And to the current subscribers, thank you so much for your continued support. Hey, brother, how are ya? Hello, hello, hello. Hey, my rowdy. Thank you for your continued support. Welcome back. Hi, little crazies. What's up? Hey, Reds Randoms. Love you, sis. Welcome. Alan, hi. Hi. I invite you all to visit each other's content. Alan had a great podcast that's on his channel that talks about health. My Two Chicks crew, my sisters hold me down. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, we've been in hurricane mode over here. Although I live in Southern California, I have a daughter and a granddaughter that had to evacuate in North Carolina. That's a side story. We're going to get to the meat and potatoes of this. Please hit the thumbs up on your way in. Of course, Alan, supporting you, Two Chicks crew, Little Crazies, Brother Dubian. I support you all, and I thank you all for your continued support. So let's get started, shall we? You guys see a plethora of ingredients on my counter today. And we're going to use all of them. Hey, let's talk classic hip hop. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Hi, cool Nicole. I've been down. Oh, the knee. So here we go. We're going to get started. I'm going to prepare some dirty rice. And you guys will see in this dish, this is my ground beef here, my ground pork, chicken liver that I placed in NutriBullet and ground it up. And so we're going to get started. My rice is already prepared, so we're going to get going. And by the way, this is not the only thing that I will be preparing today. Thanks to all of you for your continued support. I appreciate it. So, this is my Trader Joe's unsalted butter. I'm placing that in the pan first. And I will be sauteing the following ingredients. This is a 1/4 cup of chopped celery and a 1/4 cup of chives or scallions. Did I miss anyone? Please welcome everyone into the room. As you know, when my back is turned, I can't see you. You guys take care of each other and handle business. I will be bringing the MacBook from here to over here so you guys can see it. I also have my Cajun seasonings. I had to whip up more today. 2 teaspoons of cayenne pepper, 2 tablespoons of cayenne pepper, 2 tablespoons of black pepper, crushed red pepper flakes, 2 tablespoons, everything's in twos, 2 tablespoons of onion powder, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of the Hungarian paprika. Remember, I said it was hotter. 2 tablespoons of white pepper, and 2 tablespoons of parsley. So if you guys would just give me one moment. How's it going for everyone today? I know you guys have the kids back in school. I want to ask you guys an honest question. Now I have you up on my iPad, so in the event you blank out on my MacBook, I can see you. How much is a school lunch? I'm just curious. I'm just really, really curious because I don't know. Hey, Poetic Kills. Did you get my email? We don't use the S word over here. It's more than enough to say, I got you, and people will respond in kind. How much is a school lunch? Up here in Washington, it depends. I was in high school, it was $3.50. What were they giving? School lunches in my area are free for all the children. I was raised in Toledo, Ohio. As you know, let's talk classic hip hop, but isn't there like a threshold where you have to have so much, your income has to be below a certain level? That's the way it used to be. But I'm really getting kind of concerned with all this because it's not cheap. And here in California, my children's lunch, we didn't even qualify for that. So melted butter. Melted unsalted butter from Trader Joe's. Here are the scallions and the chives. You guys see that? Let me pull it up here so you guys can see it. I'm going to drop this down for a moment. Here we go. Please subscribe to the newsletter at nosaltbp.com. I'm going to throw in a little bit of Cajun seasoning. Faith Squad, hey my darling, how are you? Faith is saying hello to everyone. Very positive woman with a very positive chat. Okay, so now here we go. We're gonna place in the ground pork, the ground beef, and the chicken livers. For those who are showing up now, I ground it up in my NutriBullet so it looks like that. Pull this out for a moment. Elementary school was $125. That is the chicken liver in there. Now I'm going to add my ground pork and my ground beef. Is my friend Social Climate in here? Billy Cash, a.k.a. Billy Cole. You got to stay on top of that story. You know the last video you did? I want everyone to hit that brother up. I have followed him long before I was ever a content creator. He has wonderful content. And I've always said, when I go to his channel, socialite here and present. So if you want to be a socialite, that's what he calls his crew. You guys gonna see this? Again, Big Lots, black pepper. You can get 10 different flavors of seasoning in this amount for $1. 10 for $10. So let me work my magic over here. Big Lots onion powder. Big Lots parsley flakes. And Billy, Mr. Social Climate, I may have to hit you up for some intro music because his music is fire. Hi, Storm Jones. Yeah, Big Lots is where to go. Hit that thumbs up button. 15 thumbs up, 17 people in the room. And welcome, guys, in the chat room. Please welcome everyone because my back is turned. I will show you what this looks like. Again, this is my Herb Ox sodium-free chicken broth that is used as well in this. Boy, those school lunches are expensive. If you spend $3.50 for a school lunch and you got 3 or 4 kids, hi, Nikos, how are you? If you spend $3.50 and you have 2 or 3 children, that's a lot of money just for lunch. I was just curious because I didn't know. I had not seen how much school lunches cost. But it wasn't $3.50. I mean, whoo, that's expensive. Anybody other than Alan Lewis has a cost for school lunches? In your city or state? Hi, Miss No Nonsense, sweetheart. How are you? Hey, Fifi. Storm, 40 cents a day. Okay, that's good. Now we're cooking with Crisco. 40 cents I can get into. But $3.50, I don't think McDonald's charges that much. That's crazy. Okay. This is what it looks like with the ground chicken livers, the ground pork, and the ground beef, the chives, and the celery, along with the Cajun seasoning. You guys saw that? We're making some dirty, dirty rice today. So now, with all this, I'm going to drain it. Be back in a moment. Give me less than 30 seconds, and we'll be back. $3.50 for lunch. 40 cents I can get into, but $3.50, that's just way too much. Then here we go. Oh, it smells so good. That's it. That's the meat. So now we're going to add our chicken broth. Of course, herb ox. Third row down, 0 sodium. Hey, Craig Dublin, you need a teaspoon of dill and a teaspoon of dry mustard. Says who? Is that the way you cook it, dear? My daughter doesn't eat lunch, so I have to cook breakfast in the morning. I was one of those people, too. I was not a lunch eater, but a breakfast eater. Craig, you says me. Okay, Craig, where are you from? Gotta have dry mustard and dill to make it pop. All right. Craig, does this suffice you? And how about this? I have every seasoning in this house. I just have no salt. I don't shake. I shake everything but the salt. I'm going to take you up on it. And okay, Craig, I'm coming to your channel now. Coming to your channel. If it ain't right, do you live in the South? Storm, who's that? Hey, my sister Bijan Treasures has some wonderful merchandise over on her channel. Hey, I can take a little bit of knowledge. I think we all can. But if it ain't right, Craig, I'm coming for you. Okay? This is live and interactive. I take comments and suggestions from everyone. And that's how your garden grows. Canola oil. And I have a treat for you guys today. We're going to do some Cajun catfish. We sure are. Okay. Do you want some, sis? Craig says, what Craig said, dry mustard and dill and any kind of meat will make it flavor. But so will parsley. Parsley will do the same thing. Parsley really gets you popping. So, Craig, what's your channel about? What do you do on your channel? Do you have content? They give me advice on my channel all the time. As long as it's friendly, it's not mean-spirited, and I didn't take it that way, I'm okay with it. But if it comes from somewhere else, you're going to have problems. Okay, here's the meat. It is all done. Y'all see that steam? These school lunches, the cost of these school lunches, you guys, is mind-blowing. I never knew school lunches became so expensive. But you guys know the great thing about making dirty rice is that you can make it into a complete meal. One thing I do know is how to cook 250 pounds. Darling, the more that don't mean you know how to cook. I'm staying away from that, okay? I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. But I think it's great you know how to cook. Any man that knows how to cook, that's a wonderful thing. 23 people in the room and 19 mics. What else do you cook, Craig? Do you know how to cook greens? Do you know how to cook chitlins? Do you know how to cook pork chops? Give me the 411 because I want to know. Craig, chat room. Here's your dirty rice. Good enough? Now this alone is a meal. You see it? That is my dirty rice. Again, on camera, I'm going to do this. I love to cook too, Craig. That's That's a passion for me. I really love to cook. And I love to watch other people cook as well. I even love to watch people eat. Hey, Partly Cloudy. Come on in, my friend. How's it going? Everyone, please look out for each other. This is flour. Please sign up for the newsletter at nosaltbp.com. Check out the website. Visit nosaltbp.com on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and on Twitter. And I promise you, I follow everyone back. With yummy rice with a bed of romaine lettuce is it, yeah. So we're just gonna let our dirty rice just simmer and flavor in. Hey to you, my darling, Partly Cloudy 420. Please check out his content. Everyone, please welcome him into the chat room. Is a catfish. Love, love, love it. Here we go. Hi, Graylon. Welcome. Welcome into the chat, my dear. Very fresh catfish. So I'm going to rinse it. I'll be right back. My oil is heating up. I dry it off and then I season it. And this is the end of my dirty rice. I want you guys to see that, see it, see it, see it. This is my dirty rice. All done. Simmering on low. Now I'm using my Cajun seasoning first. And I'm going to batter the fillets with seasoning first. I do the seasoning first, and then the flour, and then the seasoning again. Get everybody. Love on everybody. And don't just say, I got you. Go look at their content. The incredible Big GP. Welcome. Here's my flour and cornstarch. You see it, guys, how I season this? So now it goes into the bag. I was kind of at a standstill because I didn't want to know. I didn't know if I should have, that was, pardon me, an alert for an update. I didn't know if I wanted to sear it or fry it. This is what it looks like coming out of the bag. This is why you want to re-season. You hear a blower in the back because you might hear my smoke alarms go off. They're very sensitive. Now it's re-seasoned, so I'm going to place these in the skillet. Again, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when something is prepared for frying. Okay, here's my skillet, my oil skillet for the catfish. That's how you know it's ready. So here we go. 1, 2. You guys to get this footage. You guys see that? Always make sure, mothers and grandmothers, that your handles are turned inward. This is very important. If you have small children, you don't want anything out like this. You want it in and back. And that's what it looks like. That is what it looks like. So, hold on one moment. Remember, we talked about the rack, right? The rack is very important because you want all the oil to drain. You don't want to use a paper towel on top. You want to put it at the bottom. I'm going to show you what it looks like again. It should look like this. You want all the oil from the bottom of the fish to drain onto the paper towel. There's your Cajun fried catfish. Woo! Ready. We turn this down so you guys can see it. And we are done. And I'm ready for dinner. There we go. And if you didn't know, now you know. You're at No Salt BP. I'll plate this and show you guys what it looks like. guys see that? That is the dirty rice. That is the Cajun fried catfish. Hey, the Egyptian gang geek. Hi, Putt Putt. Hello, everyone. Welcome everyone into the room. And that's it. Hold on. Anyone have any questions? And people have different variations of dirty rice. I've seen people do it with chicken. I've seen them do it with chicken livers. I've seen it do it with in varying different forms. Thank you again for allowing me. You know what? No, partly cloudy 420. Thank you so much for joining me in my kitchen, because I realized that all of you had many choices and channels to review your nutritional content. However, at No Salt BP, everyone is appreciated, respected, and we all support each other, which is very important. That's important to me. Let me give you guys a closing shot. Hold on. My honey is saying, more dirty rice, more dirty rice. I'm gonna turn this down so you guys can see it. You guys see that? You haven't even seen the kicker. Hold on a moment. Look at how much dirty rice I have left. I'm gonna turn it down. That is a whole meal in and of itself. Total cost per person, less than $1.50 per plate. That's how we do it over here. That's how I do it. So it's, oh yeah, looks like chow time. You're right, Craig, it is. You're my new cook. Thank you so much. That's such a wonderful content. And again, thank you all so much for joining me on my channel. I know you had many choices and channels to review nutritional content. However, here at No Salt BP, how do we do it? Without the salt. So God bless all of you. Leave a thumbs up on your way out. Please leave comments at the bottom. Thank you so much, Faith Squad. Let's talk classic hip hop. Of course, if you guys want ardent supporters, check out Two Chicks Crew. They will support you no matter what. Thank you, Partly Cloudy. Thank you so much, Craig, for the tip. I appreciate it. I'm going to eat it now to see what's happening. I will let you know if I like the dill and the mustard. I definitely will. Okay, with that being said, you guys have a wonderful evening. Replicate this recipe at home. And you may want to try Craig Dublin's dill weed and ground mustard. I have to give credit where credit is due, right? Hey, visit my friend over there at Social Climate. Crazy, wild stories that we don't hear about in mainstream media. So I'll give you guys 15 more seconds and I'm going to go. That's okay, Putt Putt King. You can always replay it back. You can, and please, if you know someone with high blood pressure or that's pre-hypertensive or just want to find more flavor without the salt, send them to me. So you guys have a wonderful and pleasant evening. And I will see you soon. Good night. You're so welcome, Partly Cloudy Fish and Rice. Good night now.